back again. It is Sunday, the 15th of August 2021. The weather is overcast. It's like, wow! It's like westerly wind. I'm only joking. Yeah, I'm on my way to Dinton again. It is, what, 20 to 4? Probably going to be there about 6, half 6 or something, depending on this bloody traffic. Kids are off school still and that, aren't they? So it's gone crazy. Just had to stop at the old tackle shop. Got these bad boy essentials. Yeah, because I'm running out, and I'm pretty sure they got wet last week because it was peeing it down. Everything got wet. I opened the back of the van earlier. Everything was still like musty and damp. I was like, sort that out when I get there. Yeah, buzzing to get back down here. I did do that sort of one night last week. Was it one night? 2 nights actually, yeah. 2 nights last week. Obviously, Son of Tripper Road come out opposite me. Definitely buzzing to see that one on the bank. And yeah, knowing that I wasn't too far away from it, I don't feel. I had that bit of sheeting on me in that morning and that. You never know, I could have been over there having a little grab up. But yeah, who knows? There's a lot of fish in there, so it is what it is. Makes me a little bit more hungry. I am actually quite hungry. But I'll eat these right now. That's it really. I'm gonna waffle. I know I say I'm always not gonna waffle, but this is how I like to start my vlogs, isn't it? We have a little chat on the motorway, in traffic usually, eating French fries. These are edgy crisps, these. Yeah. Got 2 nights, possibly 3 if I need it. See where they're at. Totally different weather conditions this week, which is exciting really, because it seemed like it was getting a little bit stale last week when I was there. You know, a couple of fish did come out, but it seemed like that southerly was blowing, like you know, still there. But yeah, it looks like it's going to swing a straight west this week. Overcast, a little bit of a drop in temps. Autumn's coming, it's not too far away. They know it, we know it. Time to give them some bait, methinks. I did actually lever that spot up before I left last week. The one that I found out to the left out of that new swim. I'm real intrigued to sort of have a feel of that spot. Definitely a nice zone, a zone where I've seen fish before, and it's just, everything just screamed at me really. So I say, you know, that's a nice zone, that's why I just levered all the rest of my bait on it. But yeah, see you soon. About 3 hours. Just got down and it's just same old wind blowing down there. But I don't know, I'm really lost really. I've got someone in the woods. I was really half thinking the woods, but I might start where I ended last week, or it's been badgering me head that no one has been fishing the central water, literally peg 18 and 65 since I've been coming back. I haven't heard or seen or known anyone have even been in them swims, and they're really sort of dominant areas, you know, at the right time. Might be a reason for it, but no one's been in there. You know, if I was going to get something going, it might be in one of them swims, you know, just sort of go in there, fill it in, sort of say, this is where I'm fishing. No, but yeah, I don't know, like, there's 2 zones where the fish have been coming from, which is sort of the pinch point area and this sort of bend area. It's right in between them 2 zones, so I have seen fish in this zone, this middle zone, in the sort of past couple of weeks. Not loads, but there's been a few, so you never know, they might just be drifting in there in the night, who knows. I think it's worth doing a night in there just to put it at the back of my head, you know, and just to get it out of the back of my head, maybe. I'm gonna walk round. I am rushing to get the rods out. Probably got last half hour right now or so. But settled in a swim, basically on a bit of a whim really, I would say. Bit of a view up the arm. It's a swim called the Other Slope. I know there's been fish in this zone. I've definitely been seeing them in this zone. I know fish have been caught out this zone over the last couple of weeks, and I know there's a lot of weeding short. It's about all I had to go on really. It was either here or that open water swim. Definitely wanted to be in that sort of wood zone or somewhere like that, I felt. Again, just going on whims because I ain't got much time. to be looking round. But so yeah, I'm just gonna found a nice little spot about 40 yards out. I'll say little's that spot. It's just a big channel in over some weed, big silty area. Just gonna put a couple of noodles in there with a bit of bait, something to sit back on for the night, and see what the old morning brings and night. But yeah, I am rushing, so let's get it out. It is a swim anyway. Oh, I can say, look at that, lovely. Need to try and get the bait so tight. The rigs are really close together. It's a big area, so I want to try and get 2 rigs. I say big, it's about rod length wide by rod length back, so you know it's quite a big area. So I want them 2 rigs right next to each other, hold the bait right next to it. They do turn upon me. You know, almost capitalising on the mistake last week in the woods. He turns up. I just had that one rig among quite a bit of bait. Trying to sort of do the opposite this time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hola. Just heard a bit of a pig. Sounded like it was bang on me. It's definitely on the line because I could see a bit of white water. Good sign. I had one last night as well in the dark, a bit more to me right. So yeah, it's about it's probably 4:30 now, 4:45 I'd say. Nowhere near light, but you just tell by the sound of the M4 behind me. It's getting a little bit busier. Yeah, it's pitch black out there. Still. Kettle's on. Wait and see what the morning brings. It was good to watch it come light. Come on. Just had an absolutely supercharged coffee. Because another fish has just got out there. Sounding like another good fish. Definitely right in my zone that was as well. See it and everything. I was looking right at the spot. It's starting to come a little bit light out there now. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you got it. Check out a night mode, see if you can see it then. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Just had a little bit of, oh, there was one. Hello. Just over there. Short of that wind. Yeah, it's still a little bit of sheeting coming up off me there now. Just at the back of this water here. Yeah, it's disappeared now, but yeah, it's definitely on me. Definitely. Where am I? I am. Yeah, there. That sort of area. Definitely a bit of fizzing in the zone. Yeah, a lot of fish. There's obviously been a couple in this area, but you definitely see them around here on this bend. But definitely in no rush to be rushing into things, you know. I've clocked that. Now it's 1 second, let me turn this around so you can see my beautiful face. Oh, I thought you were gonna fall over then. Stay. Yeah, I purposely sort of wanted to get out. I had very little sleep, couple hours. I went to sleep probably 12, half 12. I was up at 4ish, but it was quite broken anyway, so out for sort of a couple of 20-minute spells. I had one good fish to the right somewhere. I think it was that way. I was in one of them moles where I was like facing that way, and then I heard it was like, you know, when you're disorientated and you don't know where it was. But anyway, yeah, you definitely see more to my right, but I'm in no rush to like be, oh, that's where I gotta be, because there have been like sort of day bites and that recently. You could quite easily drift into this area, especially if that wind starts pushing that way, and you might back out, and who knows, we'll see. There's only been one new fresh wind come on this lake since I've been fishing back here, and it was that southern wind he got on it. So that's something in the back of my mind, thinking if that west does start whacking down there, will he get on it? Something I've got to watch out for, because you know, it could mean this time of year to getting on new winds, blah whatever. Just anything I can starting to try and piece the puzzle together, their behaviours now. Definitely sort of unlocked it a little bit. It seems that there's 2 pods of fish like that have been hanging around sort of this bend and going into that bay in a day, a few of them, and down in like the Oaks sort of area, the pinch point of the lake, and that drift down into the bottom end and come back out as well. Could be so wrong, but that's what I'm sort of piecing together in my mind. But you've got to have them. Yeah, another little bit of fizzing coming up there. Well, it's good, man. But like I say, you know, about these daytime bites, that's what I was saying. I'm gonna have another bit of brekkie, and then, like I said, purposely sort of wanted to see. Obviously, the first morning is key to first night in morning is key to sort of set up your plan for the rest of the week. That can make a good session or bad session. You know, you've got to locate them as quick as possible. Obviously, they weren't showing when I got here, so the first period that they were going to show was either last night or this morning. Oh, there's one bang on me. Ah, there we go. Just poked its head out. It's going to disappear, isn't it? There's the aftermath of it. So yeah, that was well, I'd say it might be a rod length behind me, that. But yeah, bit of brekkie. Fish is located definitely in that zone there, and bottom happy here as well also, especially if the day they drift over here. But yeah, the point I was trying to make is I stayed awake to see that period out, but also purposely knowing that it would make me sleep during the day a little bit. I'll have a little bit of a old man nap, because I'm getting old now. I'm a yak. I'm going to stop waffling, but yeah, I'll have a nap today, and hopefully could wake up to a daytime bite. But if not, they'll probably see me sort of think, is it worth making that move to where them fish were? But it's no coincidence that where the fish are, there ain't any lines. So sometimes it can be better to be just off them like I am, and they maybe naturally drift over. Or just catch a chunk in a minute and I'll just stay here anyway. Thank you, lad. Just had a very good liner. One shown here. Plenty of fizzing going on out there. Bit of weed and that. Drifting around, ripping up. It's all happening out here. Oh, come on. Human. Had a very good liner. Brekkie's on. Look at that. Done, lad. Bacon and sausage baps. 2 of. Not both for me though, I've got one for Tony next door. But yeah, it's looking good. That's the spot there. Whoa. Come on. It's not just yet though, not just yet. Let me have me bacon. Haven't been asleep. So, what? Probably 9:30 now. Let's have a look. 9:19. Can't sleep. keep watching the spot. You know, it's definitely seems to be little bits going on, but it just seems as the morning's gone on, less and less. But what has happened is that wind, that straight west has truly come on. You can just see it around this corner here, just pushing that. So west will push sort of splits on this point, if you like. Yeah, and it's picking up right down that bay. And all I can think of is my bloody margin spot down there. There was fish in that tree as I come round yesterday evening, late, you know, only a couple of small ones, but they were there. I just can't help but think the last new wind that came on, you know, they got on. I've got to be patient. I'm going to see out this morning period to the midday sort of thing. You know, that bite last week that was next door, son of triple row. That was 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, so there's been a few sort of them random daytime bites. I had some daytime bites, didn't I? That first session down. So yeah, I've got to see it out. But I am thinking about that margin spot. Couldn't help myself. Look at this. Okay, I've got it look. I've seen two already right in front of me, just here. Oh yeah, down this arm. This new wind just looks mega. They haven't had this for a good while. Pumping down here. It's due to stay on as well. I literally just see two, one after another, just here. 40 yards out. Are they moving in here? Are they gonna stay in here? What are they doing? I ain't got a clue. I'll keep my eyes out, see which way they're going. Couldn't help myself, could I? I pat down, and I've come down to me right down the bottom of the bay here. This wind's pushing down lovely. I've seen them few fish just up from here. Swim called Leroy's. See 3 in like a matter of 5 minutes. I thought, gotta go with that. You know, last fresh wind. The last fresh wind before threw me some fish, and they turned up, and it looked like they were pushing down this bay by seeing them few. So yeah, I've just come down, got up the tree here, and put a bit of bait on this margin spot. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my eye on it today, and yeah, I might go and set up in that Leroy's, I reckon. This could be. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled there for a good half an hour or so, and then come back and check this spot. Little update. I've seen netting down here, and I've just been and stood a couple of swims to my left. It's got a jetty on, great view. I've seen a very good fish where I just moved from. Classical Scott, itchy feet, seeing fish, moving off fish, and it was like a very big fish. See the underside of it, it was like such a wide fish. Just went boof, put its head out. And then I see a bit further down, sort of like a swim sort of called Timmy's Trees, and that 65 swim that was on about where no one's really been fishing, from what I know of. Yeah, I see a couple just sort of tail flicks, so basically I'm going to wind these rods in and go for a walk and make the plan for the night, because I feel like it's just, I'm not saying they're not down here, they probably definitely are, but I feel like maybe I moved a bit hastily. But again, it could have easily just pushed them all down here. And like I said, there's no saying they're not here. But I'm again getting itchy feet in reverse. I've sort of seen them down that back edge where the flat water is, believe it or not. So it's like almost hardly on the back of it. They pushed off the back of it, didn't want that wind. They were sat on the back of it before, so we'll see. I've got to go for a walk, and I've obviously got to bring these rods in, so which is a shame. But I've got a spot there, you know, if they are down here. Yeah, I need to go and have a walk anyway. Bye. Yeah, what's that Timmy's Trees area? This is Timmy's Trees. This is the bow wave of one that's just bounced out in this edge. Oh, and now it's fizzing. Ooh, now it's got me thinking. I need to see if I can scarp up a tree somewhere or something. I went far out at all that. no one's that I know of has been fishing in this zone for a while. I see a couple here at first light. Yeah, I fancy a bit of this. Weirdly. Basically, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. A couple of fishes sat here. A little bit of life. Yeah, there they are there. Oh, you can't see them. Rest assured they are there. So, made the move. Doo-doo. This is Timmy's Trees. Literally just walked in here, see one show straight away, sort of where I heard them this morning, see them this morning. Sort of straight out, mid-water, bit this side. And there's loads of little bits of fizzing going on, just short down here. There's definitely carp here, that's for sure. So, like I say, I haven't seen anyone in this zone, any of this sort of middle for the last few weeks. It's just been leftovers and a lot of pressure been down that bay end, on that bend. And rightly so, there's been loads of fish down there. But there's definitely a pod of fish here. Could it be the right ones? Who knows? But it'd be nice to be able to maybe get something a little bit going. It's quite a far walk from the car park as well, which is always good to keep people out. Although it's not the worst walk in the world, you know, it's nice park path. So yeah, but there's definitely fish here, definitely. Like, there's sort of bits of fizzing everywhere. Right, just see it in this flat water there, little bits. Definitely fish about. Scared to head up now. But yeah, just gonna definitely let it find a couple of zones, not go too mad on the bait. Then I definitely want to bait that 65 heavy if I can find a zone that needs it, or sort of take it. That's the plan. For the old noodles, this one's a little bit longer because it's going in the silt. This one's a bit short because it's going on the gravel with the gravelly coloured lead as well, edgy lid. Couple of wafters, got a little bit of corn in the mix. So yeah, just something bright to go over the silt really. So yeah, gonna put a couple of little wafters with a little topping of corn over the top. Edgy. There we go. Yeah. Well, could be in a 40-pounder's mouth in the morning. What a season. Or netter. Got a bait, not gonna go too heavy. Feel like that's been a mistake. So, is out, and I'm about to dive into a steak dinner. Got sirloin, potatoes, mushrooms, asparagus and broccoli, and a pepper sauce. Now, anyone that knows me, I'm guessing some of you know me by now. I don't eat that well on the bank, but this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. We'll see. Step one. Do this. Leaving the steak, I'm going to cook all these bits first, get them sort of semi there, and then get my steak perfect how I want it. Throw these into that bit, throw these over the top, sort of start steaming them. Put the old pepper sauce in. Jobs are good, and put the steak in. Give it a little sprinkle tinkle. I reckon she's going to be sweet. Even got a plate. I've even got a plate. Do you even know me? Oh God. This is like next level. Change man. Get used to it, peeps. I'm a new man. Look at this. Oh, go on. yeah. Oh my days, look at this! Go on, lid. Oh, this is next level. Absolutely next level. Oh. Rate my buddy plate. Rods and a bit of that. I'm just literally about to put this half a bucket of bait into the middle of abyss from Peg 65 where I said no one's been doing anything. It's just barren out there. I've just been down there, let it up. It's just silty. A few little hard bits among it, but only harder silt, so maybe work down areas or something, God knows. But definitely saw fish out there a couple of weeks ago, so I'm going to put this just out in the middle, somewhat to keep an eye on, something to look at, see if they see them in the see if I see them in the morning. Yeah, that's the plan. I am all over these fish. They're all over me. Well, they're not all over me, just slightly off to my left and short here. So many shows, like, there's a lot of fish here. We had fish consistently through the night, had a couple of good liners. Definitely not right in the zone of where they are, but they're certainly here. Wow. Made the right call here. Just gotta get this right. I'm hoping maybe try and piece a bloody bite together by in the morning, but definitely need a little bit of a rejig to the left hand side here. Wow, it's been incredible. Really good fish as well. Come on. Dirty wet feet can only mean one thing. Carp. There's a carp there, there's a net there. That was dramas. Weren't dramas, but yeah, come through some weed. It's not a massive fish anyway, so no Ellen. But bloody hell, it gone through some weed. Oh, blinding myself here. Yeah, gone through a load of weed. And yeah, it all caught around the leader knot. So I had the bowl of weed on the leader knot, and the fish was like 2 rod lengths behind it. Oh God, it was dramas. I had to drop the rod behind me, so bring the bowl of weed in front of me, rip it all off. And, oh God, it was dramas. I thought it was a beast as well at one point because there was just that much weed around it. Anyway, we got one. Yes, gitty naggy lad. Oh, look at him. Whoa. You ain't going anywhere, really. Easy now. You ain't going anywhere. Oh. Nice one. Oh, lovely, lovely. Hola. That went off at 3 o'clock. It went off. It's 10 to 4 now. We'll see. Oh, there's one out there. Honestly, like I said in the night when I just couldn't sleep, I've had a lot of fish here last night. So glad that I did the night here in this middle water. Just think, I'm sure people are aware that they're here, but people definitely aren't fishing this area. Like, you know, and not in numbers anyway. That's for sure. And there's a lot of people up and on that bend, and rightly so. You know, I'm not saying anyone's doing anything wrong at all. and a lot of people are further down, you know, in that weedy area like the Oaks. But yeah, what I'm saying is, got this little bit of honestly out to the left here, short, straight in line with a V. There, I've so eyed it up like it is getting a rod on it. Whenever I get a chance to put a lead there and find out what's there, that has been the majority of where the shows have been. Aired and seen at least 15 on that one spot. Unreal. Like, one was a very big fish as well. There's obviously something there that they're on. Whether it be a wee bed or something, no doubt. But buzzing. Carp, I'd say probably, yeah, maybe 17, 18 pound, might have even scraped 20. I probably should have weighed him. But yeah, I just wanted to get him back, you know, that time of year, even though it was 3 o'clock. Might have been able to bag him for an hour or so, but just want to get him back in it. Get him back, get the rod back out. And so it's a good one. The rod is out, by the way. I'm just making more rigs. Never thought I'd be making rigs in preparation for Dinton. Like, this is madness, right? I just know this place isn't easy. I'm not saying I'm making it easy at all, but what I'm doing seems to be working a little bit. And yeah, just got to capitalise on it. Be a fool not to tie rigs. But yeah, kettle's on. See what the morning brings, eh? Rod's back out, went back out, did go down. I think it went slightly left. Couldn't remember the tree line stupidly, so luckily you guys came in handy, and I jumped back on a video camera to see what the tree line looked like. Edgy lead. But yeah, kettle's on. See what happens in the morning. That'll be a carp. Definite. Honestly, the amount of shot, you just can't see that V actually, because it's just behind me pole. The amount of shows just along this bit of V, all that line there. Oh, definitely finding a 6 on there today. I know for a fact I am. It's either going to be all the weed, or big zone, or little zone. I know. I don't know. What else can it be? No, basically what I mean is either all the weed there ripping it up, or they've already done the damage, and there's a little bit of a spot for me. But definitely, just so everyone knows, spot here, catching fish off it tonight. Resist the old choddy going out. Gonna wing it down the side here, like I said. I didn't say I was going to use the choddy, but to see too much going on there to not. Really clear. Sacrificed the rod that I caught on just because that right under went down so well. It's almost like I'm just fishing the edge now with them bare. Right, it's actually just short to the right. Just short to the left. Isn't that a bit of a bit less pressure? The line. Nice for that one to go off, isn't it? Seen quite a few fish here out to me left. Oh God, don't know what to do. I think I'm going to rechuck this choddy in a different zone. I see a very, very big, long black and red thing.
I have seen one more near where the rig is, but I've seen more further out towards a weed, and I'm just thinking I need to just get it out in that zone there, because that's where it seems to be. And I'm also thinking about fishing from next door as opposed to here, because it is quite left out of here. It's quite right out of there. It's hard, really. It's hard to know what water it is. You know, thinking for tonight's pond, that's all. Got a totally new pond, although I caught off that spot out there. I feel like I need to be fishing out to the left here. Oh, there's one there, just gone over. Look, bang, right in that zone there. Right in that V that was on about. Oh, God. Right, I'm going to get this choddy out. I want it to be sort of on that dark tree there. On that tree. So I'm seeing the majority now. Let's go. Let's do this. Scout. Sorry the view isn't great. I've got myself a little PVA bag. Just of a bit of crumb and a couple of chops. Going out on that long spot. Just because I've seen a few fish out there in that sort of area. It's a big area, so I'm happy that I'm going to hit it with a bag. It's only a little bag, so it's tied it off. Just a bit of something around it, innit? I doubt there's going to be much bait left there. Didn't put much out, so here we go. Human girl. White food. Sure, oh, couldn't have gone any better. Yes. Sick. Hey up. Go on, buddy.
Well done. You're big and nice.
I reckon it's a bloody tench, if I'm honest.
Doesn't make sense, huh?
Get off my phone.
Is that a good, Jim? Hello?
Ring you back, Brownie lad.
Alright.
Gotta be a tench. Look at that one, very stupid car. Of course it's a bloody tench. Stupid thing. Oh, the spot was fishing. Lovely. Absolutely nailed. Oh, easy boy. Easy boy. Right, you woke up now, have you? Look at that. Ooh. Lovely. Oh, you hell. Oh, you have to beat that out. Oh, what? Order a kebab. Starving. Had me kebab. I'm witchy. Had that tench. Absolute nightmare. Yeah, I'm gonna get these rigs out and yeah, I'm just going to stick to the left hand spot. I just had that tension on, unfortunately, and then back out to 14s, where I caught from last night. I think that's the plan. Did see one after a round in, you know. Chances of that. Anyway, got to do it. Losing light. Sweet.
Oh, bloody hell. That was a bloody quiet night. Gonna be a tinch, let's see. That's a very, very big bream. Even only a big bream in here. Quite impressed with him. He's a banger. Look at him. He's a beast. Very big bream. Right, mate. Very old fish. Let's get him back. Definitely don't want to get him out of the water, so. Oh. A little bit of fizzing coming up on this rod. Definitely of interest. Not much, but it's definitely some fizzing. Yeah. Now I've had a carp, a bream and a tench. Just call me Scott Hayes, you know. That's what I set out to do. That was my challenge. And that's what I've done, you know. I've had the treble. Oh, bloody hell. I'm done. Home time. Really tired. Oh. Let's spin this. Hello. Session has drawn to an end. It's getting on for that. So it really looks good for a bite. There was a few fish here last night, but nothing mental. A couple to the left and that. And I really feel like I should have moved into that left swim there, the slope. But hindsight, isn't it? Apart from that, I'm really getting my teeth into this now, as I'm sure you guys are starting to build. If you've been watching these sort of Dinton vlogs, there's probably 3, maybe 4 now, sort of that you guys would have watched if you watch them consistently. I'm really starting to build a picture and a plan, and everything's sort of coming together as such. I'm really getting on them and picking up fish consistently. That's the key, and it's consistent fishing. I'm consistently coming every week and being able to keep in that sort of mindset of what the fish are up to, where they're at, why they're moving. That's the main question. Why is it they're moving? Where they're going to, obviously, but the more important is the why. It's not the what, it's the why. Quite like that. And I'm really starting to really get in the groove of these Dinton fish at this period of the year. What sort of bait they're eating, where they're eating it, the amounts that I need to put out to sort of tempt the bite but not overdo it. And I've almost gone full circle with that, where I've tried to apply more and not got it, so I've gone back and then picked up bites. So there's loads of stuff all coming together, and it just feels like I'm hopefully not too far away from one of the target fish of, what it is, a numbers game. It's a needle in an haystack, really. There's probably, I don't know,
Ow. Probably 8. Well, there's loads of fish that you want to catch, but there's sort of 5 top fish. 8, 10, I don't know. But yeah, there's sort of 3 or 4 main targets on my radar. And to pick one of them out of maybe a couple hundred fish, not the easiest fish in the world to catch. You know, a lot of people that I talk to on here, you know, say that oh God, they're cheating on me right now. There's like a fish like literally bang on me. I just don't want to wind in, but I've got to. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. Don't worry, I'm not going to waffle on for another 10 minutes. But yeah, a lot of the lads on here, you know, that's another thing. So yeah, a lot of the lads say that these are the wisest, cleverest fish that they've ever fished for. You know, some real good calibre of angler, that's another thing. So not only are you against the fish and how clever they are, you're against a very high stamp of angler on here. You know, there's no one that isn't capable of catching fish, and in a big way. You know, all the lads are really in tune with this place, so you competing against that, as is everywhere. But yeah, this is probably the highest calibre of angler, and so many of them I've ever seen. You know, and rightly so, because these fish are special. They're immaculate. They're beautiful in every way. And it's just a mega place to fish. I'm really addicted. I was supposed to be heading over to the Cotswolds in September. I don't know, you know, to get a fish that I've been after for a couple of autumns over there, but the last couple of autumns. But I'm really getting addicted to this place now. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I can pick one of them real good ones up in the next few weeks, I will. I've got the ladies' Carp Academy this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, what is it now, Wednesday? Yeah, I've got that this weekend. It's bank holiday as well, I think. So, yeah, it is. So I'm going to, I'll do the Carp Academy, duck out on the Monday, because obviously it's going to be busy, and yeah, might rock up Tuesday, or maybe even Monday evening. That'd be a nice one. But that's a lot of time away, a lot of time fishing. And that's me off. That's my text to say, you've got to go. Bye for now. Eggy lad.
Hey guys. I am been unbound finally. I've had a couple of weeks, I say couple of weeks, we're now approaching it's the bank holiday weekend at the end of August. Don't know where you guys are in time, but that's where I am right now. It's Sunday, so could be a few down there, you know, fishing the bank holiday Sunday. But yeah, I've got 3 nights ahead of me, so hopefully it should be quiet. But like I was saying, I have not been fishing since I didn't come last week basically, so I had probably a good 10 days off or something. After coming off, you know, consistent fishing for what, 3 weeks, and catching consistently, it has been playing with my mind. But you know, that's fishing. That's what it's about. You've got to leave the lake knowing when you're coming back and just switch off. Sometimes, you know, I don't like to switch off fully, but when I know I can't get down there, I try and switch off as much as I can. Just because there's nothing worse than thinking about it and not being able to go. Simple as that. You know, people watching it now are probably sat in that position like, why am I watching a fishing vlog when I can't go fishing? But it helps, but probably doesn't deep down. Anyway, that said, I am on my way now. I am gagging to get there. Like, I'm not doing 100 miles an hour, but my mind is. I just want to get down. It's what, 3:30 now, probably be there in the next hour, so I've got a good few hours of light left, so I can have a good walk around, hopefully get myself in a position where there is some fish, or I feel there is some fish, or at least with a sort of good view, and that's enough for me. And yeah, 3 nights ahead. I always think the first night is generally just sort of location night. You know, if you can string a couple of nights together or 3 nights together, that I'd rather that than I'd rather do, you know, a 2 or 3 night session every couple of weeks than, you know, a 1 night session every week. Every week, or two overnighters or something like that. It's no good, you know. I need to be there, locate the fish, get that consistency after a few nights of building where they are and where I need to be and get in the zone and hopefully get a bite. That's my way of thinking. Yeah, I'm all prepped, got everything I need, got some special little goodies from Think Food. I'm sure they'll come out during this vlog. If you're not into Think Food, tune out now. Bye! Everyone's gone. No one is watching the vlog. Mom, I know you're still watching. Love you. But yeah, so I've got everything I need. Got all my bait in that as well. I have brought quite a bit of bait with me just because it's that time of year now. You know, we aren't. You know, we're still in 20 degrees, but the nights are getting shorter. The temperatures of that water is cooling down. We're getting a couple of colder northerlies this week and that. There was a little bit of a taste of autumn in the air, and then fish know it. They know it more than we know it. You know, they live by daylight. We live by artificial light, don't we? Generally, so we make our own time scale, whereas they don't. They're nature. We're not. But yeah. I brought a lot of bait with me just because I could string another couple of weeks together here, 2-3 weeks of fishing throughout September. September is without a doubt one of my favourite months to be fishing. Love it, just because of all the things I just said. You know, the autumn is coming, it's there. Bang, let's have it. Big carp time. Moon's just been. I know these fish don't like a moon, but also a little bit just after it from past experience in the colder times. So hopefully. It's the same. It's the same in the warmer times. We'll see. But apart from that, I'm going to get myself there nice and safe, and I'll see you in a couple of hours. Bye. I'm here. I'm about a quarter of the way round, and I've seen sort of a few fish tucked in a couple of different trees that I know in the Carp Bay already, but all very small fish. So. It's all got to go on at the minute. Seems quite quiet. Carp was busy, but I haven't seen many anglers. Seen a couple. All in quite a concentrated area. Sort of says, you know, obviously maybe some fish getting seen there or what have you. But by the sounds of it, there's not much coming out. So standard dint and procedure. So yeah, continue my lap, and see what it brings. But yeah, definitely logged that in my mind that there's fish in them edges, because sometimes when the fish aren't up that end, they aren't in the edges as well. Speaks for itself. But just by seeing a few in the edges sort of says, you know, they're down that end of the pond. So, but might see them in all the edges, who knows. Then we'll make a pick. But yeah, we'll carry on. Look at this, love this. Proper park lake stuff. Lovely times. Look at this. How one fish does that swim? Then here we are at Camp Lloyd. I've gone to the one second, let me sit down. See my ugly mug again. I've gone to the left hand side of where I finished up last week. All that, I can see the weed on the surface now. Couldn't see it a minute ago when I was heading up. I was hoping it was flat enough. But yeah, you can see it. Boom. There's a lot of weed out there. I found a couple of lovely areas though, really nice. Yeah, not too far out, literally the range where they sort of were last week. I'd love to have a little bit of a lead around for something a bit shorter, but don't really want to cause too much disturbance. I've probably put about 20 max lead through the swim now, but I found 2 spots, both in the zones of sort of where that weed is, where it was floating last week, and sort of where them fish were showing, obviously feeding in the night. But yeah, there was some fish showing short that I'd really like to have a lead up for, but I just think I'm in the zone. They're definitely in that weed. I have seen one as well. One of my mates, Naughty there, he come over, we're having a little chat and that, and bang, one just a little sneaky show as they do on here. Possibly 2 as well actually. But yeah, it's good signs, plenty of weed, a couple of signs of fish, found some nice spots. Very little disturbance I would say, considering how much weed there is. And yeah, a couple of noodles ready to go, nothing major, same as what I've been catching on really, you know. Oh, little topper, little corn, they're balanced out beautifully. Gone a little bit longer on the hairs just because it is quite a soft spot, just in case that hook starts burying. Yeah, nothing too fancy. 2 of them going out, both wrapped up.
Put 5-6 bombs over each like I've been doing. What else can I do? See where Mr. Carps is at tonight.
Oh, it's me Robin, mate, from last week. There he is, what's happening, lid? Yeah, that stuff that you fed me last week, give me the bruv.
Right, let's get these rods out because we are losing light. I need to think about what I'm eating.
I'm gonna fire the barbie up, I think. I don't think I'm in a mood for cooking.
Or am I? Yeah, I'll cook tonight, barbie tomorrow. Job's a good one. We's rocking. Really happy with them, like if they're here. I'm definitely like sort of either side of that where all that weed was last week. Yeah, it's still there. It flattened off for a little bit as well, like so I could see that weed. And yeah, I'm right in the right zones where them fish were. Obviously it's a different week this week, but what else you got to go on? I've seen one as well, I don't know, sure if I said that. Just at the back, more that side, in the flat water, that side of that weed. Nothing else to say really, apart from man's got jalfrezi this week. Chicken jalfrezi, naan bread, got my rice, sauce, just doing the old chicken comes marinated in tandoori, and some peppers and onions. Gonna mix that all together soon. Get the rice on, get the sauce in. Ho ho! On a naan bread. Are you saying lid? There we go. Yeah, it's just before first light, what, 5ish, 5:15, 5:20. No. 5:45 now. Yeah, I had one fish down to the right last night and that was it. I have been getting up sort of every hour or so, just for 5-10 minutes. Turn this kettle up a sec, was it? Yeah. Just trying to locate them. Walked a bit that way, walked a bit that way. Very quiet, strangely. Maybe they're just not showing, or maybe they're waiting for first light, maybe they're not here. Makes more sense. Yeah, no whiners or nothing. But I'm up, I'm on it. First night's always the most important. I always think that, you know, that's the night. You need to be trying to fall asleep. No, that's the night you need to be trying to find them. Locate them. And then you got a couple of nights to play with. And then they move. And then you're guessing. Alright, I'm going because I'm waffling. But nothing has happened. But I did go down and bait my little margin spot. I see them couple of fish yesterday. So I've got that as an option as well. Plus there's always a move on the cards. Hello. Slept under the stars last night. It's because I'm dead hard. Bye, Felicia.
See me first carp, so second one actually. Just about to see the wake of it still. But it was a fish. That there will be Mr. Petty. Oh. Look at that. Yeah, typical. Fish shows and he walks in the swim. That is no coincidence, Mr. Big Carp. But yeah, I have seen another one as well. I was stood further down that way. But yeah, it was definitely over that side. Probably where Petty stood now. Interesting. Fish about. Healthy eating on the bank. Odds, non-essential. Ooh, see a couple more now. Couple more shows. One literally just to the left of me on that left-hand rod as well. Like, could have quite easily been on me, and obviously just sort of shuffled to the left a bit. Which I reckon half a rod length to me left, so I reckon it was definitely on me. Whether it was feeding or not, but strange. I've seen like, well, not strange, it's dinting in it, but I've seen like 7, 8, 8 now, I think. and every single one has been at a totally different place. Like this side, that side, left, right. There's been probably 2, 3 that have been sort of to me left. It's the only sort of common occurrence, similarity. Yeah, have some brekkie, and has been doing some strange, random sort of day bites. Say strange, has been doing some day bites, so it's worth sitting out, especially with them being here. But I'm thinking about that edge spot down there as well. Well, it's only about 8 o'clock. Getting a good meal. Charge me up for the day. Eggy lad. Oh, I've had to got an eggy lad. No time is wasted on the bank. I'm definitely sitting these out because, like I said before, they have been throwing out these random day bites. I'm just going to sneak down to my left there and bait this margin spot that I've been baiting. Seen a couple down there this morning. I baited it yesterday. One sec, let's flip this bad boy. I snuck down there earlier. See a couple under the tree where I bait it. It's totally unfishable under there, but I always bait it under there. It's obviously to give them a taste of the bait. They're getting it for free, and then when they do go out to the spot, they see the same stuff and hopefully think, oh, I've had some of this in there where it was safe. There's a noodle. But it doesn't always work like that. But yeah, I see a couple under the tree. One half decent one, couldn't quite make it out, it was murky. I knew they were there straight away, so I just crept in ever so slightly onto the branch, and yeah, I could see a tail and a bit of a fat back end. Wouldn't say it was one of the big ones, but looked definitely in its 30s. Possibly one of the ones that I saw yesterday evening when I was looking. So yeah, bait's all cleared out there. Gonna go and give it another hit of bait because, again, like I said, want to definitely give it a full daytime here, unless I saw something that was like, oh, okay, I've got to go. But yeah, I'm gonna go down and give it another hit of bait in the tree and on the spot that's out the tree, and yeah, maybe tomorrow if they're still there or nothing's happening here. And oh, what was that? Was it a bird? What is it, a plane? Oh, it was out there. Oh, matey saw it as well. It's like no man's land. I'm gonna go down there and investigate that on my way to bait this tree. Bah! I've sat it out all day. Say all day, it's about 5 o'clock. It's probably the longest I've ever had rods in. Nearly 24 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna find I've got young Thomas here. Hey Thomas.
Hello.
He's gonna be my tripod, especially with a set of legs like that. He's gonna get a few bits as and when I'm doing bits now. He's only come down to camp, he's not doing anything. He does nothing. But yeah, we are gonna. I'm gonna find a spot where I see them few fish show this morning, because they're the only consistent shows I've seen. Sort of this area, 40 yards max, probably less than that. They're the only sort of 3 consistent shows in an area. Everything else has been here, there, and everywhere. So yeah, which I'm happy with my left under the 2 spot. That's the one that I'm gonna keep at the 2, because I did see a fish in that zone. That one's got a little scrape of gravel among it. It just feels a lot better spot, so I'm going to keep that one and have a see if I can find something over to the left. I'm going to leave the rods out while I'm doing it, never know. Yeah, that's the plan. Everything's ready to go, rigs are tied, bait's prepped. Just in case I find that one spot, get the rod out there, job's a good one. My filming skills are obviously a lot better than Tom's. It's all shaky hand and that. You look a bit nervous. So, what we're going to do now, Tom, see, this is so much better than the way you film all proper.
You like it raw, don't you?
Yeah, because I could just do it, just go, not, oh, just do that again, or just redo that. just repeat that.
Scott, don't cast that out, please.
Yeah,
can
just
you
don't
wait?
cast, just wait, yeah, I just got to set this shot up. I like what Nick Elliott said, just set up 5 angles and just go to bed.
That's the one. That's what we do, but don't tell anyone.
Right, let's do this. So that's going. Come on, please drop. Go down. So that's going down. down between weed. Oh. Ooh, hello. Try that. Let me try that. It's only short, but it's bloody well. So I'm just going to run a lead over the spots and bring them rods in. This tree gets out of my way. It happens to us all, I swear. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Caught one. Twiggy. Yeah, I'm going to run a lead over the spots, bring these rods in, just run a lead, just because what's happening in a minute, that much weed's getting ripped up and it's drifting around that much. Found it last week where you think the spot's going to be the same, it's not, it's moved, the weed's doing all sorts with the toe and the blow. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just, this has definitely been done. You see that, mate? See
Yeah.
how curly whirly it is? Hello. Yeah, basically that is a fish without a doubt. Spun the death out of this. Obviously I know how it went out. Pin sharp. You know how it went out. You've seen it go out. Right, Tom's just shot off. Let's get his bed. I'm stuck with that bumder tonight. Yeah, I'm just I'm having a bit of a drama there then. But basically a combination of the wind dipping off from yesterday and the weed, the movement in the weed has reduced the spots distance-wise considerably. Always worth noting that, you know, generally I wouldn't always check spot distances again, but when one or two or both of these factors come into play, I would always check again, i.e. the wind conditions change, crosswind conditions generally. You know, it was a lot windier yesterday when I was lighting up and getting rods out than it is today. So that 100% made me check. And then also the tall weed, you know, it's about 9-10 feet of weed out here. You know, a slight toe one way or the other can change, you know, can change it massively, change the distance. So yeah, I've come a bit short. Like one was 10.4 and one was 11 wraps. Now the distance, the furthest one's 10.8, so that's dropped 4 feet, and then the other one, the one that was straight out that would have been getting the crosswind a lot more, has dropped like 8 feet. So yeah, always worth noting that one if you don't do it already. Yeah, a couple of fresh rigs going out there, and that was a good one. A few more spoms, probably 4 or 5 over each again. Nothing crazy. Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, a little bit of confetti as well,
Lovely.
just to celebrate. Oh, he's thinking about it. One more for the lads. Nah.
They all went so good. I don't want to spoil it. Right, barbecue time. And beers. Should get a pan on that, shouldn't I? Hey, filming lit.
Get that.
Copyright on the whistle.
Ready to rock and roll.
I can take it a poo.
Yeah.
You stitched me up really, Tom.
I know.
Because I had enough to last me for 3 nights.
I'm buggering
Out
you
of
right
here.
up.
So yeah, I did have this for tonight, my foot-long bourbon sausage. And then I was going to have me mini feast tomorrow. Oh no, I was going to do it the other way around. But,
because I'm nice, we'll do it all tonight. So basically, this mini feast, yeah, you get, it's a one-man barbecue. You get your burger, your cheese slice, yeah, packaged obviously, your sausage, yeah, sausage there, boom.
There she is.
Yeah, oh. I'm a joke, I am. Tell you what, if I was organised, I'd be dangerous. Yeah. What have you knocked over now?
Not that beer over. Look at that.
What have you done? What a fiddle! What a fiddle! Then, yeah, chicken fillet and a pork chop. It's a one-man barbie, isn't it? And you get the breads as well. Finger roll and a bun.
For your sausage and for your burger.
For your sausage and for your burger, $5.99, one-man barbie. If you had to go to the supermarket, you'd have to get a 4-pack of burgers, 8-pack of sausages, pack of pork chops, pack of yeah, alright, you might get more for your money, but you're still going to end up portioning it down and leaving the rest at home or wasting the rest. Oh, sick!
Yours is the broken one, yeah?
Yours is broken. You want the little sausage tonight, you said? Oh, I don't know if you're on about mine though. Eee! Oh. Come on. Well, looks like I'm going to have takeaway tomorrow night now, doesn't it?
Sorry. Ooh, she's spitting.
Just because I use think food a lot doesn't mean I'm not human. I still love the takeaway. And a pot noodle. Standard.
It's just quite a nice evening. It's a bit dull, but it's nice.
It's a lovely evening, mate. Wind's dropped off, fish is showing, the barb is roaring. As Mr. Hellier would say.
Lovely times.
Lovely time.
Oh, off the elbow and all that, yeah.
Got salt bear.
Give me that lip eye.
That's
the lump. That's my bad boy.
Yeah, that's yours.
Yes.
That is
Oh.
the nuts.
I'm gonna try and get me lip eye on here as well. That's not a bad bit of scran. Oh,
That is the nuts.
I'm into that. So
What
I'll get. Oh, go on.
on earth have we got here? What
We've
are
got
those?
waffles, mate. Waffles.
Oh.
Toasty bag. Doing it on the barbie, save me gas, you know. Recycling fossil
Thinking about the environment.
fossil fuels and all that, you know. Whatever that means.
What toppings we got then?
I've got Biscoff, crushed biscuit and Biscoff sauce, and then you're going to have that one because I've had about 27 of them. And then this is strawberry and schmellows. Schmellows.
Schmellows.
Yeah, so I'm just going to cook these for about 2 minutes. Spoke to Gordon Ramsay last night. He said do them about a couple of minutes either side, keep flipping them. Then rip your bag open, get your sauces and your schmellows and all that in there, get it, fold it back over, get it warm back up, and yeah, it all melt and just be like, boom. Obviously these are the tubs that they both came in, and then they double up as a little serving platter. Edgy lad.
Tired.
So yeah, pulled all night last night, sorry. Let's try that again. Hey, pulled the all-nighter. Pulled the all-nighter last night. Was worth it. Definitely won't be doing it tonight because I'm going to Mother. But yeah, I've moved down into Timmy's Trees where I finished up last time where I caught one. Definitely too weedy this way for, well, fish are definitely there. There's been a few, but they're more so that side, but I have seen a couple sort of in the zone where I was fishing last week, the further one up to the weed in the middle here between me and matey opposite. Purposely, to be fair, I would have gone in here, but after catching last session and that, but a little bit of etiquette for matey. He was in there before I got here, so thought I'd give us that little bit of room. Plus I'd seen fish over that side, like I said at the start of the session, so yeah, I weren't too fussed about going there either. But obviously now, as the time's gone on, line lay isn't great. Spots are nice, but yeah, the fish just don't seem to be as much there they were as last session, which is obvious. They have tails. Come on. So yeah, I'm happy here, but I'm thinking about going and putting that rod in me stalking spot that I've been feeding down there for the last God knows how long. It's so clear now, it's glowing, it's worth a go I think. Seen a couple on it, nothing massive, but who knows what's going to drop in there, so might do that rather than, because mate is going across the way tomorrow, Robbie. He's going today, sorry, from what I'm told. So rather than me getting rods out over him and all that while he's still fishing for his last day, I thought I'd leave it. You know, it's getting on for 12 o'clock now, probably gone 12, but yeah, I thought I'd let him get his daytime fishing out of the way and then get the rod sorted this evening. I'll do is just thrash it up now and get them out. We'll see. All prepped I am. Got me dinner. There you go. Only joking. Yeah, just prepped a couple of noodles. All ready to go for later on. And that's that. Oh, hello. Eee. Hi. Still not slept. It's been a long day. Done a lot of work on the phone today, so basically I did go for a stalk. Well, took my kit, and well, thought I heard someone then. Being honest, I moved into Timmy's, as you know, and yeah, I tried getting the rods out. Well, I say, so short, you know, and I wanted to do it in 2 casts and a spom and sit on it all day, do my work stuff, try and get a bit of kit. Didn't happen. It took three casts to do the first rod, 2 free casts into the second one. I thought, oh god, I've sort of flopped it already. So I thought, oh god, maybe it's time me to go and do this bit of stalking. So packed my kit down, got the stalking kit, went down to the trees where I've had a few feeding in the tree down there, and they just wouldn't come out of the tree. Didn't even put the rods in. I just couldn't get them to feed out of the tree where the bait was. The bait was still there. The bait that I'd put on the outsides of the tree, he was still there from yesterday. So I have had them feeding there past sessions, but just not this time. So came back down, got the rods out. They've been out for the last few hours, and I just put 1 spom on. They went bang bang, and yeah, I just put 2 spoms out actually, bang on the money. Sat on them all day now for a good fair few hours, and I've just put another 6 spoms, the rest of me bait really that I've got left. That I wanted to put out, I've put out there, and that's it. Got a little bit more in the bucket that I'm going to go and stick somewhere tonight in the dark, and that's that. Rods are out, doing it. The weed is moving around a hell of a lot. This spot's totally changed. Last week I was fishing it. It was quite a good pullback, but nothing major. And then this week it's just probably at least twice the size, and down on the end of this wind I'm seeing loads of sort of 8-9 foot pieces of Canadian with white roots on it, which tell me, I'm not saying that they're all just feeding there, but it's definitely somewhere where it's been ripped up. I knew that because of the size of the spot, but also that weed tells me, you know, put the 2 together and you get 7. Right, last night, see if we can get one. Had a tench. It's a blank. Well, that's something amazing happens in the next 20 minutes. Or now. Nope. Never works out, does it? Yeah, it's been a hard week. It's been a hard graft, although I haven't really done much moving and that. I've been up. I've had very little sleep. I did get about 5 hours last night, so I'm happy days, but it's been hard work. It's been really hard work, and it's almost brought me back to reality that this is Dinton. Don't take it for granted, and I wasn't, that's for sure. But you know, sometimes when you've had a few bites consistently, like I have in the last few sessions, it's easy to think, oh, I'm going to get a bite here. I'm on fish, I'm on a spot, doing what I've been doing over the last few weeks and catching. But it hasn't happened, and there's been fish out, so I'm just a noddy. Right, unless something happens, you won't see me again, ever. See you next time.